Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB in them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the best? Top rope in deep, deep trouble here.
Looking to get a little creative.
Butterfly suplex.
How in the world? How can anyone come back from that?
The arm absorbing the damage. Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold the runaround.
Oh, shot right to the kidney. Oh, right into a counter. Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors that Punk has stood toe-to-toe with in the ring. Kane, Triple H, The Rock, and The Undertaker. Some of them he beat, some of them he didn't, but what's undeniable is that Punk is not fazed whatsoever by the legend that accompanies the biggest names of the Attitude Era.
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting rattlesnake.
Boom! Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation. Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
Punch after punch after punch.
Austin firing up the crowd. They're ready to see him raise a little hell.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan? Up high.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a ring, but I do not doubt the words of the rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his height.
Austin going big.
Stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner!
That could be Punk's demise.
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation. Ooh, so much disdain swinging a table like that.
This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Steve Austin showing it's not time for lying down, it's a time for fighting back.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote,
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk anaconda fight.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Ah, jeez. Just a frenzied assault from Austin.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
Teeing off.
And I think that opened him up. The blood is beginning to flow.
Ooh, like a boxer with a speed bag. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Boom, boom, persistent barrage. And he re-enters into the ring. Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Kendo stick impact.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts. I think we all breathed a sigh of relief there was not another blow dealt. I expected this match to be hellacious, but...
Roll up here. A defiant kick out after one.
deep into this one and not even getting a 2 count.
And Austin fends him off. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
Yeah, but Austin needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one. Follows it up with that running bulldog. Boom.
Oh, the heel hook. Stretch.
Staggering to his feet, he barely even knows where he is right now. Austin going big.
What a stunner by the rattlesnake.
Nobody recovers when Austin hits that. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Relentlessly stomping away at his opponent. Austin, what a barrage of stops.
His body has been the main focus of a lot of offense tonight.
Yeah, I think he's going to be feeling the effects of this match for a few weeks, Wade. Counter. He knew just what to do.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. Hammerlock position.
Right into a lariat.
Kick, whap, stop. Went for the encore. That has to be the end of this.
And look at front pain back suplex.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Austin stomping a mud hole.
Well, it's not pretty, but it is highly effective.
And I'm concerned about all the damage that has been done here.
Yeah, there's only so much your body can take before it gives out completely.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Austin 316 putting a whooping on Punk. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. Oh. Oh, driving the elbow. Oh, my goodness.
The crowd is behind Austin, and he knows it.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
And he doesn't even need to swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of pain.
Uh-oh.
Getting out of harm's way.
A consistent attack here from Austin.
It's got to be hard to be CM Punk right now.
Bam!
God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no signs of slowing.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Right to the kidneys from behind. What's coming next?
A back suplex.
CM Punk looking.
Quick evasion from him there. Caught with the knee. Austin going big.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Is it enough to overcome Punk? This has been an absolutely career-defining match for these competitors tonight.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Austin cashing in on his opportunities. Targeting a body part, working the arm.
On a stop. Elbow drop on target.
Boot to the stomach.
Cutting it off with a stiff gut punch. Oh, and blindside clothesline.
Fends it off. Good counter. Fast press and then fast press. And unloading with punches.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
Austin. Punk.
This should be it. Punk with his opponent up.
GTS.
It could be all over. Kicked out at one. Even the ref can't believe it.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
The energy in here is palpable.
Austin going big. Stunner. Again. There is no way anyone kick. Wow.
Stop!
Will that close Punk out? Austin going big.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Oh, Stunner!
Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Still the toughest, meanest SO.
I have one last personal dream match.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is some blast off.
Diving hammer strike. And doing it again from the top.
Misses big time.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
Oof! Boom!
Guerrero making clear he has his number. CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Flying
all the way to the outside.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right from the top.
Whoa, look out.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. And are you kidding me? He's going up again?
Incoming.
Eddie gets countered.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry, and
From the top.
Ooh, a non-stop assault from Guerrero here.
Right now, it's looking like Punk is struggling to compete with Eddie's in-ring IQ.
from above!
Lift off. Crash landing.
Uh-oh.
Escape just in time. Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
German suplex released. Outside. WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches, but when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece. With it from the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Right now it looks from the top!
Frog splash!
Here's Eddie's chance.
Stalking from above!
Here we go. Missile drop kick. Just amazing athleticism being shown here. Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this.
Lift off.
And nobody home on that one.
Uh-oh.
German suplex released.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown...
Watch out! Whoa! Hurricane Rana!
Unbelievable athleticism.
Eddie Guerrero firing up on the assault.
And Punk needs to reassess his strategy.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Oh, dropping down all their weight.
And Punk has got to feel like he did back when he was a rookie. He still doesn't know how to... handle Latino Heat.
Three amigos coming from Eddie Guerrero, vintage Guerrero.
Three amigos. Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag.
From the top. Elbow drop. Things now not going well for CM Punk.
It is all Guerrero right now. Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tightly hooked small package.
And only gets a 1 count.
Somehow they still manage to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
Oh, turned inside out.
From the top.
Oh, that hurt. What a counter. Crash landing.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. Incoming. Big time powerbomb.
Latino Heat doing some damage.
Punk needs to find a way to reverse his fortunes.
So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think this can carry on.
Yeah, I know this is about honor, but you have to think about your health, too. Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride. All on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Guerrero with a systematic attack.
Punk connects with a knee to the jaw. Gonna turn this around.
Drills his opponent with the bulldog. He's looking hell-bent on finishing things right now.
Check out the springboard.
Impressive awareness from him.
Hooked him up.
And a suplex.
And Eddie could be wasting time playing to the crowd.
What's he got in store?
Oh, great display of strength with the suplex.
Working on the arm.
Snap with a devastating maneuver.
A non-stop assault from Guerrero here.
Punk's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here. Punk avoids the attack.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Now looking to take full control of this opportunity. Climbing the turnbuckles and big arm drag from the top rope.
Boom, what an uppercut. Big impact.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Full focus from Eddie. Quick escape from danger there. Eddie Guerrero now. Oh, he is putting on a show this evening. 2 down, 1 to go. Ladies and gentlemen.
Three amigos.
That is why you can't leave any weaknesses open for Eddie to exploit.
From the top. Nobody does it better. Frog splash connects.
2 count. 3. No. 2 count.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And now Eddie has to shake that outcome off. He has to keep his mind on his opponent.
Back and forth. This has blast off.
Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Bam!
Latino Heat doing some damage.
Punk needs to reformulate it.
Roll the top! Frog splash!
That has to be the one that ends this.
2 count.
Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
You can hear how split the arena...